We needed a new addition because at the time that it was, when we were getting ready to build it, we asked the voters for permission. The enrollment of our school exceeded the building that we had, so it was just a pure numbers issue, not enough room. So when it was proposed to the voters, it was all about class sizes.
Back in 2002, when we took a look at our student enrollment, and the trend was that population was increasing. We had projections, which later came pretty accurate, that the school had gone from around 300 students back in the late 90s to nearly 400 students as we approached the 2000s. Clearly there was a need for additional classrooms at that time. That millage was then taken to the people, and the residents of Bear Lake and Pleasanton Townships voted to expand the school at that time.
I think it was a big undertaking by the school and the community because, again, when you ask the taxpayers of your community to pay for something, obviously it's going to cost a lot of money to build a new building. But after I think everybody saw that what our situation was and that we really hadn't built anything here at the school since 1975. Well, we actually put an addition on for the computer lab in the early 90s, but we really hadn't done anything to the school. I think everybody agreed that something needed to be done. I know that when we really kind of started thinking about doing this, we had the architects come in and kind of draw us up some plans, and when you really start to get behind it and you start looking at it and you get it out in the community and talking about it, when you hear people get excited about it in the community, I think that was a breakthrough moment.
When I was teaching, we moved the high school location from where it was at down by the kitchen to the new addition. That was nice because it separated the high school from the middle school kids. I think that's a good thing to have those two away from each other. When I became principal, of course, the principal's office was up here in the new addition. It's here right by the entry, so you can see what's going on in terms of the entry. It did take it away from where the old office was, which was really at the intersection of where all the action took place. So, you know, on the good side of it, it moved it up here by the entryway where I can look at, and see the parking lot and see what's going on outside. You can see who's coming into the building, where you couldn't do that before. I think it was a good bang for the buck. When you take a look at the building that we have for that particular price, I think, very, very definitely, good.
Being the athletic director, it's helped my job out as far as, like I said, scheduling the practices and so forth. We are allowed now to run 2 practices where before we ran 1. And of course the state of Michigan had put the girls and boys sports together, which created quite a headache because if you only have 1 gym and you've got several sports teams that have to use 1 gym, you're going to run into a problem of who gets to practice and who doesn't. And so the addition of the new gym actually took care of some of that pain for us. Plus you can have major things going on at the school. You can 2 events happening at the same time with the 2 gyms. But again, the community also, it's their building, and you can have practices in 1 gym and be holding something else in the other gym without any problem. Plus that other gym has a stage, and people can use that and use it for productions of anything community-wise. So that's really helped.